Hi class, my name is Luis Mier. In this class, I want to discuss the earth science evolution from the past and the important features that we can understand from the Middle Ages and in the new science as well. And I want to discuss in the earth science in the past that they started the idea of getting to know the space, having this sense of place and understand the world where they live. And as a humans in this new planet, they start getting the capacity of understand the world. And then innovation in this moment was very important in terms of agriculture. Humans wanted to understand the world, but also they need to survive. And they start the production of food. This moment is a changing moment in the world. So it's this connection of its science and this important tool and this important innovation as agriculture that it was a revolution for this world. We can produce food to feed these societies because of that. And it was a change. It was a changing moment. And it is important to know that we don't take for granted this situation because the earth was basically something easy to manage, but they didn't know it wasn't that way, that easy. And I believe what did they learn in this process was maintaining the soil fertility because they didn't know anything about the planet. They start agriculture and they start using crops here in another side, changing, and they noticed that maintaining the soil fertility was helping them. So they began to understand the importance of taking care of our planet. The, why we need to understand more than it is raining or it's sunny and it's so dry and it's so wet the soil. But we need to understand how to take care and what they did, they learned. And in the Middle Ages, it was a different experience because it was more religion involved, more people, more science. They start reading, they start testing, using different methods, and this was an understanding moment of some elements. Elements, for example, calcium or heavy minerals. Humans start to understand these elements in the atmosphere, in the different layers of our planet. So they can take testing and they can develop a science. Air science is, as the planet constantly changing, the air science is changing methods, is changing the way that we can learn and we can go forward. And in the air science today is teaching us more than process and processes is what we have been learned from these two past situations. What is important for us now as a society, what is very connecting us in telling us the story behind all this bottle of water that we have today, or all this pool that we are enjoying. And humans start comparing elements with the microscope, and we understand more of war. Today we can we can change too many things that we did in the past. Like today we can explore the world, driving, riding. Yeah, we can. You can. We have airplanes, so we can understand why too many things happen in our atmosphere, and we can use too many tools that we have on your favor, or we can also destroy our planet. And you must begin to classify things. We now have the classification and understanding of patterns of our planet, and we can make a conclusions. We can make conclusions of our understandings, and we can, with the new science, be more analytics, not just make a conclusions without data or without data or without data. We can go forward and we can make recommendations for people like this is a place for living because of these characteristics, and this is the classification of these characteristics, and we can make conclusions that can help society at all. And this was my presentation, guys, and thank you for listening to me.